Morning, Steve Freed in Chicago with the morning grain comment. Yesterday we had a pretty exciting day. Heavy volume, prices were sharply lower. On a 2-week weather forecast, it looks pretty normal across the Midwest. Corn at one point at the end of the day was down the limit, 30 cents. Expanded limits today at 40 cents. And we had huge volume, and estimation the funds sold anywhere from 45,000 to 80,000 corn contracts yesterday. As far as the news overnight, prices are a little bit firmer. Led by the nearby beans, there was talk that China may have bought as much as 8 cargoes, mostly U.S. beans for half old crop, half new crop on yesterday's break. There's also talk that we might see some beans shipped out of the lakes to Europe. That's kind of firming up the basis, and it might be firming up nearby spreads. As far as the other news, outside markets are kind of on top of the list. Yesterday, the U.S. Fed chairman said it's unlikely that the U.S. is going to go into a recession, but growth could be slow. She also suggested that the U.S. equity markets, their values are well above the median of the past 3 decades. Asian companies have a more positive outlook for their economy. And we also noted that Chinese corn imports year to year, wheat, DDGs, soybean oil, canola oil are all running ahead of a year ago. Palm oil is running behind, and beans also running slightly behind. There was also some reports out that the global oil demand is growing at a faster pace than we've seen for a decade, and they show no signs of that peaking. So that's helped crude oil prices overnight. As far as the weather is concerned, some rains in Iowa. We've got some rains coming into Illinois today, Indiana also. Those rains will fire up again tonight, maybe severe here in northern Illinois. And then we're looking at more rains over the weekend. And right now the maps show some rains mid-next week across the Midwest. Temperatures will warm up a little bit prior to these weekend rains and then be normal next week. So the trade's going to be watching the daily and weekly U.S. corn and soybean export sales numbers, daily Midwest weather updates, the June 30th report. Yesterday funds, not only big sellers of corn, but they also sold wheat and soybeans, whittling down that long position if the U.S. Midwest weather is normal. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services, and have a safe and profitable trading day.